It's the Friday Night Frenzy on News 18. Sports from where you live.
Well, Happy New Year and happy first Friday Night Frenzy of the year. I'm your host, Bree Shackelford, and may I just say it feels great to be back with you. Now, we have 5 games for you tonight on our lineup, and let's just say these games were nothing short of fun. We're going to start this off how we usually do with our game of the week, and what a better way to start than with a rivalry. Sports 18's Kelly Hallinan went to the game, but it ended so late I actually have to read it to you tonight. But don't worry, you can see the full story tomorrow morning on News 18 and online. Now, let's get into it. Delphi fans ready for the rivalry game, even an ESPN crew in the bleachers this game for the Oracles, and Carroll fans on the opposite side shining bright in neon. First half, Eli Harshberger with a backdrop pass to Owen Duff, who has sweet reverse to finish underneath the basket. Carroll jumps out to an early lead. Cougars move the ball quickly to get a nice three-point shot that we just saw there, but Delphi's Chase Alminger is trying to keep his team in it, and he drains a corner 3. Time for another Cougar fast break, and the ball swings around to end up in Griffith Vinny's hands, who adds 2 points for Carroll. Carroll continues to dominate. Chris Huerta Euro steps his way to the basket and finishes. In the final score, Carroll defeats their rival in both boys and girls basketball tonight. For the boys, Cougars top the Oracles 66-36. And thank you both teams for such a great performance. Now, moving on to the next highlight, and this time we're staying close to home because we have a matchup like no other. The Knights were hosting the McCutcheon Mavericks, and this game was a whole lot of fun for one team. We'll start this highlight off with CC on O as Tanner Fields misses his shot, but don't worry because Albert Schwartz was there to clean things up. Make sure you keep an eye on Fields because he wants redemption from the shot before, and he would get it right here with a triple. But it looks like the Knights are in trouble a bit here as Schwartz tries to save it for his team, but turns it over to the Mavs, who give it to Landon Waltz, who pulls up for the jumper. McCutcheon trying to stay in this game the best they can, but Schwartz won't let them, and he comes up here with a nice block on D and quickly rushes down to the other end to get open and get his team the easy 2. Knights were hustling all night long, and the hard work would pay off in the end. Final score, CC wins 64-54. Schwartz led the team in points, having 26, but Fields was close behind, having 25 on the night. Now let's get over to the west side to see how the Red Devils did against the Western Panthers. Panthers had dominant defense tonight, especially in the paint. Red Devils adjust by putting up more shots outside the arc, and all 3 west side guards moving the ball around with pace. Then point guard Benny Speaker finds his shot and drains the 3. But these Panthers came to play hard tonight, capitalizing at the net on every shot. West Lafayette takes it just right here. Ian Thunderson showing that defense is what wins you games. Now it's West Lafayette on D, and Jack Montez goes up to get the rebound of his own. The ball gets in front of him, but with quick recovery, and Montez finds his lane to put up 2. Great hustle from the start to finish by the senior. But offensively, Western was electric, especially the 6-foot senior Mitchell Dean, who did this more than once during the game. Dean put up a whopping 19 points, and Western takes the win 61-54. But we also want to give a shout out to Westside's Donovan Loudermill for putting up a very impressive 24 on the night. Congrats, kid. Meanwhile, over at Faith Christian, the Eagles were looking for their 4th win of the season, but they'll be up against some stiff competition. Let's see if they can get the job done. Starting off, Bethesda Christian is not letting off the gas as this team is throwing everything at them early on. With good passing and good movement off the ball, Faith would struggle stopping the Patriots tonight. But you got to give credit where it's due, and this Eagle team took themselves to new heights tonight. Speaking of heights, check out how high this 3 goes for Colin Gerber. The Eagles are definitely soaring now. The mistakes on offense would cost this team a lot. And the Patriots are a team you can't make mistakes with, or else they'll capitalize on every single opportunity. Faith would fight back, but ultimately wouldn't be able to pull off the win tonight. Final score, Bethesda Christian wins 59-43. And for our last highlight of the night, we are going far where Attica was taking on North Vermilion. Red Ramblers Grayson Steele misses, rebounds, and put back by Greg Greason. The Attica struggling to score all night long as Falcons' Caleb Crowder gets stuffed by North Vermilion's Cody Tryon. But the Red Ramblers did manage to put up some points as Gage Greason finds Carter Helms for the knuckleball 3. But that would pretty much be it for Attica and all the points that they would score tonight. North Vermilion would fly away with their first win of the season, beating Attica 65-23. Attica remains scoreless, and this game was definitely a doozy. And just like that, we are done with our first Friday Night Frenzy of 2023, but we aren't done completely with the rest of our Friday Night Frenzy show. So you better not go anywhere because we have some exciting stories at the other end of the break. Coming up, we'll see other scores from around the area and get a preview of the upcoming Purdue women's basketball game. That's next after this timeout.